What is up, guys? In today's video, I decided I want to test out something new that I have not done on my channel before. I want to start with 1GP and trade only shops and see how much money we can make in 1 hour. So I'll be doing 1 hour of only trading shops. I'm going to start with the cloak, the Ardon cloak, so I can get to the fairy ring pretty easily, the Draymond staff, a combat bracelet, and a ring of wealth to get to the Grand Exchange. So technically these cost money, but we're only going to use the 1GP, so these are really only going to help us teleport. I will be using teleports just to get around the game quicker so the hour doesn't take a super long time. But if you want to see a challenge where I do this with no teleports, definitely let me know in the comment section and I will do that next. I will be using GE Tracker to help me out. It is a sponsor of mine, so if you're interested in that, click the link in my description to check it out. I'll go ahead and show you guys how I'm going to start this video. We are now over on GE Tracker. I went to the money making section and then clicked store profit, and it took me to this area. I went ahead and already looked at some items and wrote down some stores and items that I want to buy. But the way that I'm going to choose the first item is by clicking the filter, the store price, and making it the lowest amount on the top, and then kind of look at the profit for them. The item that I decided I'm going to buy first is this plank. It's only 1GP, and it says it sells for $3.29 in the Grand Exchange, so I think that'll actually be our best first item. And you buy them in Mauritania, I believe. So I'll use the minigame teleport to get there, and I will buy one to kind of get us started, and then go from there. Oh, hello there. Anyway, so it's actually in Morton. That is the minigame. I was wrong, it's not Mauritania. So we're going to go to Morton. Before we do that, oh, congrats to this guy, I just got a level. We're going to start the timer, so I will not stop that. It'll now be going until an hour. So let's go ahead and teleport to the Shades of Morton, and then buy from that minigame. Or buy right below the minigame from the general store. There's a plank there. You do have to do the quest, I think, to be able to unlock this, because you have to use a potion on this guy at the general store. And hopefully I already did it. I forget if I did this on my alt or not. Let's hope so. So open the door. Oh god, I did not. I actually went to World 377 because that is the Shades of Morton minigame world. And I actually do have him unlocked on this world, I forgot. So I'm going to buy a plank for 1GP. We'll go to the Grand Exchange real quick and try to sell it and see how much it sells for. Hopefully it sells for the 300 plus GP that it said it would. Let's just quick sell it. Sweet, 319 GP from 1GP. I would keep doing that, but I do not have a teleport there, so instead I'm going to do the next method. I'm going to go ahead and buy pestle and mortars from the lighthouse, and also buy Greenman's Ale because on GE Tracker it says it is pretty good profit. So I'm now going to go ahead and teleport to the Kandarin Monastery to get to the fairy ring. We're just about almost to 4 minutes. I did actually spend about a minute or maybe 30 seconds looking up the fairy ring code for the lighthouse. The lighthouse fairy ring code is ALP, and I also had to switch worlds because 377 was super laggy. Still a little laggy, but anyways, I'm going to go to the fairy ring code and teleport to ALP. Hopefully that is correct. I'm pretty sure that's the lighthouse. We have 319 GP, and we're going to go ahead and see if we can buy some things for profit at the lighthouse in the store. I don't remember if the guy, I think he's on the second level. There he is, Josic. So we'll trade him. The items that we were going to trade for profit are the pestle and mortar. So you can buy them for 4 GP. Does the price go up at all? Not really. Let's buy another one. The price hasn't gone up. Let's buy a couple more. Has the price gone up at all? Nope. Let's just buy them out. Let's just buy all of them. Did the price go up at all? It went up 1 GP. Okay, what else? Greenman's Ale apparently costs... Okay, 2 coins. We'll buy them out of those. Whiskey. What's the value of the gold? Oh, gold bars. We're not buying that. Maybe whiskey? Let's buy a couple of those. I saw those were good profit as well. Hammers are really good profit as well. They're only 1 GP, so we'll buy them out of those. And we'll go ahead and go to the Grand Exchange real quick and see how much profit we made on those. And remember, we bought these pestle and mortars for 4 GP and 5 GP. 2K? Holy cow. It says it's selling for 546, but we're going to sell them for 220, so 4K, that is insane. How much did those sell for? I might do that again. So they sold for 400 GP each, and we bought them for 5 GP each. Okay, Greenman's Ales. Let's see if we made any profit on these. Okay, those didn't sell right away. Oh, there they go. I think those are actually quest items, so I think I could technically leave them in for a higher price. I might do that just to see. Let's go ahead and put them in for 500 GP, and then we'll put them down 1. We'll do 4.99. These whiskeys, I think, are also quest items, so we'll just quick sell them and see what happens. Whiskeys, we bought those for what? What were they? 5 coins. Okay, so those aren't worth buying. So far, the pestle mortars are worth buying. Hammers, I'm pretty sure these will sell pretty quick. And we bought the hammers for, I believe, 1 GP each. Okay, so the hammers were good too. So we'll go back and buy some pestle and mortars. I'm going to hop a couple worlds and then keep selling them. And so far we are at 6 minutes, almost 30 seconds. So I'm going to do that and I'll be back when I sell a bunch of them. So we are at around 24K. We've made a ton of money and all of our green man's ales have sold. These pestle and mortars are actually dropping in price. They're slowly dropping. So I'm actually going to stop selling them. When they were 400 GP, we were making a ton of money. I was making 10K in inventory, which is absolutely insane. These green man's ales sold. So technically, if I was to buy these green man ales, I could sell them for probably more than 500 GP each, which is actually really good profit, but I don't want to waste time doing that. Now we're going to go to Miscellanea. I believe there is an area there. You do have to do the quest to do this. I think you have to start or pretty much complete Royal Trouble. There is a dungeon sign. Oh god, I don't remember which one it is. We're going to go to the far right one. They might be the same. Actually, I'm going to go to the left one. That one's closer. Let's take a chance here. So I don't have that much energy, so that's going to be a problem. I can't decide if I should be able to use stamina potions or not. I'm already using teleport, so I'm kind of cheating a little bit on that, but that's the only way you can kind of get around the game quick enough to do an hour challenge like this. But we're going to go to this dungeon. Yes, this is the right spot. This clothing store on GE Tracker, it says you make a ton of profit with some of these items. I'm going to test out a few just to see, because I know people buy these shorts. How much they sell for 390 GP. Oh god, we're going to start spending the bank here. How much is it after I buy one? Okay, we're going to buy 3 of these, see what happens. I think these shirts actually sell for quite a bit too. We'll buy 5 of them. What's the price they sell for? So 275. We'll buy a couple of these shirts. We're really taking a chance here. We're kind of spending our money here. We're going to buy all these tops and just kind of see what happens, because I want to see if I can make some money from this. These are kind of fashionscape items, so a lot of people buy them. Fremnik robes, we'll buy some of those. I'm really hoping that blue or red. Alright, I'm going to go with 1 blue and 1 red just to see. And let's go see if any of these sell for good profit. We bought them for 250. We bought some things for 500 GP. So I'm going to sell everything real quick, and then I will look through the log and see. Oh, 3.5. Can we sell them for that actually? Whew. 3 items for 9K. Are you guys seeing this? What did we buy those shorts for? We bought the shorts for 397 and we sold them for 3K. That is insane. Definitely going to go back and buy some more shorts. What are these shirts selling for? Okay, those shirts we lost a bunch of money on. That's sad. What is this selling for? Not selling, so we'll leave those in. What are these shirts selling for? Not selling. Okay, those will sell, I think, eventually. We're at 14 minutes, by the way, guys, just so you know. So we're going to go buy shorts, and we're going to have to hop worlds. Okay, I definitely made a mistake buying these other items, so I probably lost a couple K from that. Oh boy, that was dumb. I mean, GE Tracker really only told me the shirts, the first shirts we sold, and these shorts sold, so I should have just listened to it. But I got a little greedy and kind of wanted to see what was going to happen when I sold these shirts. Okay, so that was a complete waste of time. Oh, these red shirts, 900. Okay, how much did we buy the shirts for? Let's see. The shirt we bought for 250 GP, and the shorts we bought for just under 300 GP. So we're going to go back, and I'm going to keep buying those, and I'll come back if anything changes or if I find a new item. I almost don't want to tell you guys how much money we've made. I'm going to show you the time first. We're at 23 minutes pretty much. You guys are going to be absolutely shocked at how much money we've made. We've sold these shorts for 3K each. We've only done, I think, 2 more or 3 more inventories, and we are already at 237K. Whoever is buying these shorts is an absolute freak. I don't know why they're buying them for 3K each when you can buy them for, what do we buy them for? It was like, it was below 400 GP, I know. Might even be below 300 GP, I don't remember. But I just keep buying them. I have to hop a lot of worlds because we can only buy 3 at a time. So that's a little annoying, but 81K for just bank hopping, or just hopping between shops and then going to the GE. That's insane. I'm going to keep doing this for at least like 5 more inventories, and then I'll switch so I don't just do the same method over and over. Uh-oh, they've stopped selling, unfortunately. That's not good. I was really hoping I could ride this out all the way to 500K. What are they selling for now? Because I actually even lowered the price. That's weird. But they were selling for 3K every time. Look at that. We've made the actively traded price go way up too. Okay, now they're selling for 1.4K. So that's actually still pretty good. That's still 1K profit per shorts. We sold them a total of how many times? Well, full inventories, we sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full inventories, and we're at 376K, and we are at 29 minutes, pretty much 30 minutes. I'll go ahead and test a new method, and we'll come back to this again. I'm really curious who's buying these because they're spending 3K each. They must just have a huge collection at this point, but we're going to go ahead and go to the Gnome Stronghold, and there's actually a gnome that sells some cool clothes, and GE Tracker says you can make a ton of profit with those. It actually took me a second to find him, but he's in the northeastern corner of the second floor. Trade him. It says the hats and the boots actually sell for the most profit. Let's see, the blue hat is, or that's the turquoise hat, the blue hat, 160. Let's buy all those. So I'll go ahead and buy the blue hats and the green hats because I think those are the most popular for peer clans. And then I'll just buy a bunch of the boots just kind of randomly and then try to sell them in the GE. And I'll be back to see how much everything sells for. I do need to clear all the items in the Grand Exchange, so that might take a minute or so. So we went ahead and sold everything that we could and cleared out the Grand Exchange inventory spots. And we're about 35 minutes in, so that took a couple minutes. The boots, the white boots or cream, whatever these are, they sold for 697 GP, so not terrible. Hats didn't sell. These other stuff's not selling, so I'm probably not going to do that anymore. I'm actually dumb. I looked on GE Tracker, and it actually says the robe bottoms is what sells for good profit. I thought it was the boots, so I'm going to go ahead and try to buy some of the robe bottoms. Well, the gnome shop was a complete flop. These things don't sell for really anything. You buy them for too much, you don't get to sell them for a ton. So the next shop we're going to actually test is in Canifis, and it is a clothing store. There's also a meat store there, so I'm going to test both and see which one is better. So I'm going to use the fairy ring code CKS, and then I'll tell you which one was better. So we went ahead and bought some hats, capes, and some bottoms, and the things that sold for the most were the yellow hat and the gray hat. The gray hat sold for more, actually, so I'll go back and buy a couple more of those. I did buy some sharks, but you can only buy one at a time, so that's not really worth it. So I did one more trip. The capes are actually the best profit because you buy them for around 40 to 50 GP and then sell them for 600. So that's pretty good money. We're at 418K and we're almost to 50 minutes. So I'm actually going to go to the Warriors Guild real quick because you can buy potatoes with cheese apparently. So that method actually took a while. It seems like a lot of people are buying those, so it must be a popular method. You can buy them for 10 GP each, so it makes sense because you can go ahead and flip them for 300 GP. And there's a bank right there, so theoretically you could do that for a long time and go back and forth. So that method, I mean, that was worth it if I would have stayed there and gone back and forth at the bank. But I'm actually going to do one last method. We got about 8 minutes left. I'm going to go ahead and use the chest that you unlock with Recipe for Disaster. I'm going to buy some pizza bases and then maybe some cooking apples because I know people use those for baskets. So I bought some items. I bought some grapes. I bought about 20 of them for 1 GP each. And then I also bought some cooking apples for 1 GP each, and then I also bought some pizza bases, so let's see how much money we made. That wasn't really the best method. I thought it was going to be a little bit better. I did do a last minute Hail Mary and went and got some shorts. It took about a minute. We got about 2 minutes left, and we have one more teleport left. So I'm going to see if I can go to Shades of Morton real quick, and then I'll buy as many planks as I can, and then come back, and that'll be our last method we'll use for the hour. We just ran to the Grand Exchange. We're just over an hour. Don't worry, we bought these well under an hour. But anyways, so we bought some planks. We kind of ended where we started. So we'll go ahead and sell all these planks. And we made about 9K. Let's just try to sell all these items real quick. That Fremnik blue shirt is worthless. It's not selling. But let's sell these for 1 GP and see if they sell, just to see the grand total of GP that we made in the hour. Alright, so we made 478K. Let's put all of it in there. 478K, pretty much exactly. That's actually insane. We started with 1 GP, only went to shops and bought items there. We did get really lucky with the blue shorts. For some reason, they were selling for 3K each for about 5 trips or 4 trips, I don't remember. So we made 81K a trip, minus the cost of the supplies, which really wasn't that much. So we actually made a ton of money. I had a lot of fun with this hour. and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. It really does help the channel out. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel too to help us out, help us reach 5K subs. We're almost there, so thank you so much for that. If you guys have any ideas for another video like this, like a 1GP challenge in an hour, go ahead and leave it in the comment section and let me know. Also, make sure to check out GE Tracker in the description because that is what I use to get all of the ideas for items to buy. Click my referral link in the description to check it out and you can sign up for free. But if you do want access to all features, sign up for premium. It is only $2 a month and it is definitely worth it. Thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned for my next video.